Where did you last see her?
You're a f***ing murderer!
It happened along an intersection in northeast Columbus, and multiple cars ran over the victim's body.
I'm watching you punch her. Punch her again until she's motionless. Leave her in the middle of the road. She gets ran over by approximately 6 cars and is dead right there.
I don't understand why you're saying I punched her. She was motionless because
She never got up.
we had her back. She was yelling.
But let's go back.
자신의 여친을 폭행하고도 뻔뻔하게 거짓말을 하는 용의자. 그리고 경찰이 결정적인 증거를 들이밀자 당황하기 시작합니다.
See this?
No, because I was fighting
See
with her.
that?
Wow.
Let me ask you this. Watching this video you saw now, I understand your side of the story. You have your side.
You're not. I mean,
But do you think 12 reasonable jurors is going to believe that story? With this video we have right now.
과연 그날 어떤 일이 벌어진 것이며 범인의 논리는 어떻게 부서졌을까? 지금부터 저와 함께 이 사건의 전말에 대해 파헤쳐 보겠습니다. 처벌 실화냐? (2021년 5월 18일) 오하이오주 블렌던 타운십 경찰서에 다급한 신고 전화가 걸려옵니다. 웨스터빌 앤 모어스 교차 지점에서 남성이 여성을 폭행하고 있다는 내용이었습니다. 하지만 경찰이 현장으로 향하던 중 상황은 돌이킬 수 없는 비극으로 치닫게 됩니다.
Of a man chasing a woman, followed by another report of a body in the road. When officers arrived, they found 35-year-old Jamie Nicole Fulton in the middle of the road and she was pronounced dead.
어두운 차도에 쓰러져 있던 35세 여성 제이미. 연달아 달려오는 6대의 차량에 치여 현장에서 즉사했습니다. 초기엔 단순한 야간 뺑소니 사고처럼 보였습니다. 하지만 사건 발생 직후 함께 있었던 32세의 남자친구 앙투안 필립스가 경찰에 체포되면서 사건은 완전히 다른 국면을 맞이합니다.
I have an ankle monitor and everything, and I'm already on probation, so I'm trying to stay out of trouble. So why would you bring it on to me? That's retarded.
과연 앙투안의 말대로 억울하게 살인 누명을 쓴 것일까? 하지만 경찰의 손에는 결정적인 증거가 있었습니다. 바로 사건 당일의 CCTV 영상이었죠. 모든 상황을 파악한 경찰. 과연 앙투안은 경찰의 신문에 진실을 말하게 될까? 경찰이 피해자 제이미에 대해 묻자 앙투안은 기다렸다는 듯 그녀가 마약에 취해 통제불능인 여자였다며 깎아내리기 시작하죠.
Alright, let's start off with this. How long have you known Jamie?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, we've been together 2 years.
Okay.
And then I found a bunch of fatty on her. So I kind of told her, like, I can't, you being on fatty, you're already on hella other medications. I can't condone in that. Like, you know, I can understand any drug in the world, but why would you want to be on something that is not really even a drug? Like, so she would never want to talk about it. She would kind of just like, kind of force it upon me, you know what I mean? Like, well, don't judge me. I'm like, I love you to death. I'll never judge you, but you gotta be honest. That's the key to anything, is being honest, communication. And we were trying to work on that for 6 months. I was locked up for a DV, domestic violence with her, that was, I don't even know how I got into it. The cop wrote the domestic violence up wrong, so she even was going to court. That's why we don't have a stay or nothing, because she went to court, got that situated. I played out because I just wanted to get out of jail, so I played to a lesser degree or whatever. And then we went back to court to get the stay away lifted, which she stood there and talked to the judge.
So when she came back and you said she had fentanyl on her, which is fentanyl,
Yeah.
right? On the 17th, did she stay with you at your mom's that night, or?
No.
Okay.
No, my mom wouldn't let her stay.
Didn't want her staying.
Yeah, my mom didn't want her to stay because they do charges on me. I've been through hell and back with her. My mom didn't understand why you even deal with this girl no more.
So mom didn't want any of that at that
My
time.
mom didn't even want Like,
So where'd you guys stay
even
that
before
night?
that, I've snuck her around, like, or I got what started my violation too before I had to go get her before is we would sleep outside in the car and I thought I was still in range. Well, I guess I wasn't. Like, they're like, you're out all night. I'm like, huh?
All for your monitor?
Yeah, I'm like, how was I out all night? I was sitting out sleeping in the car and then one of the guys like, oh yeah, man, you can't do that. And I'm like, I thought 150 feet, so I'm thinking the curb is not 150 feet from the window. And, you know, that's the love of my life. I didn't want her in the street. I got to walking down the road. Well, she followed me, and then that's when we were at CVS. That's across the street, because I walked across the street. And she was like, I don't want to go. Why are you going to your mom's? You just going to leave me in the street, I guess. I'm like, I'm not trying to leave you in the street. So what do you want to do? Like, we can go to my mom's house. You know, I can sneak you in, whatever I got to do. But, like, what do you want to do? You got to let me know. She doesn't get away. Like, she does this little attention thing where she'll, like, take off walking and stuff because she wants me to go. Like, that's always.
She'll just storm off?
Yeah, that happens a lot. So it's late. So I'm like, all right, girl, let's just go to the house. I don't want to be out here. Don't want to cause these problems. And we can't go to my mom's house after leaving. Cool, we can't go to my mom's house tripping because now my mom is definitely not going to let you in, and now you're definitely going to be out in the street. And we're tired of that. And then what she'll do is she'll go walk in the street.
그의 주장에 따르면 가방을 둔 신랑이 끝에 화가 난 제이미가 스스로 차도로 걸어 들어갔다고 합니다.
Like, that's been done multiple times. Like, she was walking down Morris Road in the street. So like, please get out the street. Please come over here. Please just get out the street.
That's in front of you all? She finally walked out?
That's the second time. She had done it on Morris and Cleveland too. Walking down, she was doing it. That's why I was not walking with her. Because I'm like, man, this ain't cool. So we get down there. Then I'm like, yo, what? I'm just going to go to my mom's house. I'm just going to get up and go. So that's what I did. And then she got up, rushed, and got to me. We were at Speedway. And I was like, that's when I asked the people at Speedway, like, is there any possible way she used the phone or whatever? They was like, no. Because we've been there before arguing, so they already know who we are. You know what I mean? They know that I live there, and they know that this is my girl. So they're like, y'all just need to go home. So that's what we did. I asked her again, say, I got my stuff, whatever. She was like, no. And I had a bag of clothes from the day before, like, that I was sleeping in, like basketball shorts and stuff. And she put it inside the bag. So I'm like, on the ground, so I went to grab the bag. And then she yanked the bag away from me. She was like, no. I'm like, all right. She's like, well, this is my stuff now, my phone and stuff. I'm like, all right, whatever. That's what you want to do. I went to try to grab it again, and that's what she yanked from me. So that's why I feel like it seemed like everybody thinks we were in an argument, but it wasn't an argument. It was more.
You were trying to get your clothes.
Yeah, it was not even. I really didn't care. I just was hurt that, you know, she's not comprehending what she's doing and like how she's acting and looking. She wasn't comprehending that. So it's just looking bad. So that's when she was like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. So that's when I said, fuck it, okay. Well, you don't want to give me my stuff, and you're making me look bad, grabbing for it, and it looks like I'm taking your stuff.
This is Speedway line?
Yeah, it's like it's making it look like I'm taking your stuff when really, you know, my stuff is in his bag. So I'm just trying to get that. So we got to doing that, and then she got to walking out in front of the cars, and I'm like, calm down. And
now, where was that at? She was walking out in front of cars?
yeah, so this is all inside Speedway.
Okay.
So I'm like, Jaden, stop. Like, you're doing absolutely the most right now. And then a person pulled up and they're like, look, why don't you just give them the stuff and y'all just go on by.
Somebody actually stopped?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are out in the road, like where cars have to stop?
No, they're on the side.
Okay.
And then I was like, this is retarded. Even the person's like, look, just give him the stuff back because he's trying to go, you know. And then there was
Are you talking about you guys right here?
Yep, that's us.
That looks like a gray shirt to me.
That's the button up.
That's the button up. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's her. She was actually wearing a white shirt.
That's my shirt. She put
Okay.
my shirt over top. She's in all black.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it says.
So this is as you guys were
Because it was
arguing.
getting colder.
Okay.
So she put my shirt over top.
And you guys, she didn't want to give you your clothes,
Yes.
and you guys are walking towards Westerville Road at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
So then I'm like, I'm out of here.
Where did you last see her?
At Speedway.
Okay. This is the front of Speedway. So did she sit down in the front of the door, or here's the pumps? You know, Circle K is across the street. This is in the front doorway. Is this
Yeah.
where you guys went in to ask for the phone?
That's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she wasn't with you on Westerville Road before you got to
No,
your
she
street,
didn't follow
Bennington?
me. She didn't follow me when I took off.
She didn't?
When I left after she wouldn't give it back, she didn't follow me. She sat there. She was sitting on the side.
Okay.
And I went to my mom's house. And then that's when I was like, you know what? Let me try to message. That's when I went to my mom's.
Okay. Did you ever hear a crash?
No.
No?
No. But I heard police.
Okay.
Me and my mom was sitting there and we heard police. So we were like, well, I wondered, did she call the police or anything? I'm like, Mom, she was stranded outside. So I can only imagine she probably trying to get a ride to the hospital because she's done that a million
Did
times.
you think maybe she overdosed or something, or?
That's what I told my mom. I'm like, Mom, she had fentanyl on her. She had Fetty on her. So I just don't think, it's been numerous times she just called, she'll call a hospital and she would, I've seen her fake a seizure to go to the hospital. Like, she's gone there and done a little psych kick. It was where you go, you get mental tested. She did it, they keep you for 72 hours. She's done that multiple times. She get too high on the drug and start thinking somebody's after her or something like that, and she's went into grave.
So at no point in time did she try and follow you back to Pennington Road right there in front of that car lot?
No, I think that I was assuming and hoping that she was going to come to my mom's, but she was probably, my mom don't play them games, so I assumed either she's going to come to my mom's or she's going to call her dad and get picked up by her dad. What happens?
So Mom said when you got back at around 11:54, you came in the back door. You had called her.
We have to go to the back door. Nobody uses my
She
mom's
asked
phone.
you where Jamie was, and your hand was hurt, and you said that she got hit by a car.
No, my mom asked
That's
me.
what your mom told me.
Yeah, my mom asked. My hands broke. So my mom said, "Where's Jamie?" I said, "I left her at the gas station because I was done arguing over my stuff." She was like, "Well, what are you doing? It's late. Like, what are you doing?" I said, "Mom, I'm just gonna stay till the morning, and then I'll be gone." She's like, "Well, okay." So we're sitting there, and maybe half hour, 40 minutes go by, and we're like, "Well, we should go check and see why we're hearing police." She's like, your probation officer is asking you to come in, how many more days you need. And I had told him that I just needed a couple of days to get a few dollars or whatever, and then I would turn myself in to get this taken care of. She's like, "Well, you're here. Your ankle monitor's going to read. She's going to come get you."
Right.
I'm like, "Well, Mom, if that's going to happen, that's okay. I don't really bother mind it. I'm not running from the light. I went and dropped. I know I'm dirty.
Were you high at all that night
Um,
with her?
we got high every day.
Okay. Did
Every
you do
day.
any fatty with her?
I don't do fatty, so
Okay.
no. I never knew she
So-
ever did fentanyl.
So when you get high, what do you get high on usually?
We were like, I would get her crack. I'm a marijuana smoker. And I was smoking hard with her until I got diagnosed with all these diagnoses. So now I'm on gabapentin. They got me taking Seroquel. You know, so I'm on all these different medications now to where, and then my hand being broke. You know,
How long has it been broke? How'd you break it, I
I
guess?
broke it in jail, and I got out, and I broke it again.
Someone in jail break it?
Yeah, I got into a fight in jail.
Okay.
And then I got out, got a check, and went through that procedure, and then I detailed cars. I ended up shutting my hand in the door. And that's how I rebroke it.
마약에 취한 여친의 돌발 행동. 자신은 전자발찌를 차고 있었기에 서둘러 현장을 벗어날 수밖에 없었다고 항변합니다. 여기까지는 꽤 그럴듯한 변명처럼 들립니다. 경찰이 사건 현장의 CCTV 영상을 확인하기 전까지는 말입니다.
Well, you didn't leave her at the speedway because I have video of you two walking past Speedway and walking northbound on Westerville Road past that car lot. You guys are getting into an argument. You're going back and forth. Kind of similar to what
That's
you
what I
told me.
said. Yeah, about
But
the
you
bag.
said you left her at the Speedway.
No, we were on the side. Once she wouldn't give me the bag, that's when I left.
Okay. So, on the side, were you close to that car lot then?
You talking about Jordan?
Yeah, the old
That's
Jordan.
right. That's kind of right there. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's where you guys had your argument?
That, well, on the side,
Yeah.
like Speedway for real.
So, the problem is I have video of Jamie running out screaming for help and you chasing after her. Do you
No.
recall that?
No, she was in the street trying to commit suicide, and that's me. If you see, I'm telling her, I'm waving at cars to get out the way.
So you narrate this here for me,
Yep.
okay? These are cars stopping because you guys are on the side here.
Where?
Watch. There's
This is
Jamie.
Jordan's right here?
Yeah. See her? Is that you trying to get her out of the street?
Hold on.
경찰이 CCTV 영상을 들이밀며 압박하자 앙투안의 눈빛이 흔들리는 게 보입니다. 자신의 거짓말이 들통날까 두려워하는 것이죠. 그리고 계속해서 변명을 이어갑니다.
See this car stopped here? You guys have already...
Yeah, that's the car that I waved down and stopped.
Okay. You guys have already passed here, so this is you and her, right? And you're telling the car to stop?
Yeah, that car stopped and told her to give me the stuff.
Okay. What is she doing at this point as she's running? Is she trying to run in front of this car?
Yeah, that's me waving it down. That car stops.
Okay.
And that car...
What are you guys talking about at this point?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I'm begging her to stop. I'm begging her to please stay, get out the street, just give me my stuff, and let's just stop this.
Why are you hitting her?
Yeah, I've never hit her.
You're hitting her right now.
No, I'm grabbing the bag. I was trying to grab the bag, and she was pulling on the bag.
So is that your phone light? What are you looking for?
Yeah, I had a phone. I had a phone.
도로로 뛰어든 것이 여친의 극단적 시도였다면 그를 말리려던 남친의 행동은 어때야 정상일까? 그런데 경찰이 제시한 다음 영상 속 앙투안의 행동은 상식과는 거리가 멀어 보였습니다.
See her moving there? Now why are you dragging her into the middle of the road?
That's not me dragging her. That's me I have a bag.
No, she's right there.
Yeah, and I have a bag. And I'm pulling my bag, trying to get my bag, and my phone's in my hand too.
But you're still dragging her and you leave her in the middle of the street.
I have a bag.
But look at this. The bag's attached to her.
No, the bag, she has the bag on her hand. She's not one to give it to me.
Okay.
So then that's when I said, fuck it, whatever. And that's
Okay.
when I walk away. That's when I left.
Why didn't you leave her onto the side of the road instead of in the middle of the road?
What do you mean leave her?
You left her. This is her.
Yeah, she's sitting there. She was just sitting there like,
She is-
don't leave me.
Right here?
She's sitting there saying, do not leave me. Why, how can you do this to me?
So she's yelling that as
It's
you're pulling her.
weird. She's talking like she's not wanting to give me my stuff because she didn't want me to leave.
Now your phone keeps going up. It looks like
My
you're hitting
phone's
her.
in my hand. And that's me That's I got a phone in my hand and I got one of the straps and I'm pulling.
So there she is right there
Yeah.
in the road. Why didn't you help her back off the roadway? It's in the middle of the night.
Well,
She's
she
in the
wouldn't. She wasn't listening and doing anything. She didn't care.
So watching this video here, I'm watching you punch her. I'm watching you actively punch her, drag her into the middle of Westerville Road in the southbound lanes, punch her again until she's motionless, leave her in the middle of the road. She gets ran over by approximately 6 cars and is dead right there.
I don't understand why you're saying I punched her. She was motionless because
She never got up.
we had her back. She was yelling.
But let's go back. Let's go
I don't
back.
understand
She's
why
young.
you're saying
Do you
that.
think it was a good idea to leave her in the roadway in the middle of the night?
I left because police. We had already had police being called because the dude that stopped already was like, "Well, I'm just gonna call the police. You won't give them the stuff, and I'm just gonna call the police." So I
So
said,
you
"Sir,
were
I'm
scared
already
the
gonna
police
leave.
were already coming.
I have an ankle monitor and everything, and I'm already on probation, so I'm trying to stay out of trouble. So why would you bring it on to me? That's retarded. I'm trying to grab the bag. I don't understand what you mean by fighting going on. And if she do saying she was motionless and stuff like that, I would have had the bag.
So I have, let's go back. I have independent witnesses from these cars saying Jamie was screaming, "Help, help, help."
Definitely wasn't screaming no help, help, help.
I
I was waving cars down.
I have 911 calls where
Yes.
people are saying she's screaming for help.
That's
help.
probably because
I
that's...
have neighbors that heard her and you arguing.
Yeah, the neighbors is the one who said, just go home. Y'all are arguing, I'm going to call the police. That's why I left. Because I said, listen, just give me my stuff.
앙투안이 자기는 억울하다며 내세우는 주장은 이렇습니다. 바닥에 쓰러진 여자친구가 자신의 물건이 든 가방을 꽉 쥐고 놓지 않았고 자신은 단지 그 가방을 뺏기 위해 당겼을 뿐 사람을 일부러 도로로 끌고 간 것은 아니라는 겁니다. 그리고 수사관이 폭행 사실을 연이어 지적하자 이제는 추잡한 변명을 늘어놓죠.
I'll slow this down for you.
Okay.
One last time. Okay? See this?
Yeah.
Okay? You grab her there.
No, that's the
She
bag.
goes to the ground.
You see,
She's on the ground though.
yes.
Okay?
She's
There's cars
on
going
the ground cuffing the bag
Okay?
because she doesn't
Go
want
right
you
here
to
though.
take
Hold
the
on.
bag.
Slow down for me. Okay? You see your arm right there?
Yeah, I'm yanking the bag. That's
You're
me
punching
pulling.
her.
No,
You're punching her.
that's that. You can. I have a
Okay,
broke
hold on.
hand. My hand is literally. Look at my hand. My hand is literally broken.
See this? If you just wanted the bag, why didn't you just take the bag instead of dragging her out in the middle of the
That's
roadway?
me pulling the bag. She's holding on to the bag.
And you want her to let go of it.
Yes, I'm yelling. Let
So
go
look,
of the
you're
bag.
still- if she's holding on to the bag, then you hit her again in the head.
I never hit her. I don't know what you mean. I hit her again in the head.
Look.
That's
See?
me grabbing the bag, and then
you
yes,
walk
look,
off.
look,
She's
go
not-
back a little bit.
She's not moving.
Go back. She was laying there saying, "Don't leave me."
Look.
Yeah. You can go back. You
Yeah,
see
right
my
there.
phone's in my hand.
I see your phone. I see your light. Yeah.
You see that? So,
Yep.
and that's my left. The phone's in my left hand. My right hand is broken. There, look, this is broke.
You sure you didn't injure it more by...
Definitely,
Like
it's
this?
look at my hand. It's not injured more.
So, look.
It's not.
She never...
앙투안이 폭행 사실을 부인하며 내세운 또 다른 핑계는 이렇습니다. 폭행 당시에 자신의 한 손에는 휴대폰이 있었고 반대쪽 손은 새끼손가락이 부러져 있는 상태였기 때문에 애초에 주먹을 쥐고 누군가를 때린다는 것 자체가 물리적으로 불가능했다는 겁니다.
She never moves. She never gets up.
She had already been saying she wanted to commit.
But look. Okay? She's not moving at all. So, I understand you say she wanted to commit suicide. But as much love as you say,
and we on being on drugs.
as much love as you say you have for her, you would still want to get her out of the middle of the street. You do not want her to die.
I
right?
tried and yelled at her. I straight told her, get out the right.
Where were you after this? Did you just walk home?
No, I went to my mom's house.
She got hit by a car there.
When? I still haven't seen a car here. Dude, like, I don't understand why.
She's not moving at all right here. She's still not getting up. She's not moving. I don't see an arm move whatsoever. Cars are passing her. You're on your way home to mom's house.
Yeah, because I didn't want to be arrested. I had domestic violence with her. I didn't want any of them issues anymore. So that's why I said, look, I'm just going home.
See this?
No, because I was fighting
See
with
that?
her. Wow.
5 more times. 5 more times.
How?
How? You left her
So
in
I'm
the middle of
getting
the
blamed
road
for her murder when she got ran over by a car.
because she was already beat and assaulted by you and was motionless in the middle of the street.
I never assaulted her. I was grabbing for my bag and stuff, which Speedway, all that show. I mean, you can see it. When
I have more of these.
Antoine, the video's clear that you were striking her. No matter what you say, hang on a second. It's clear that you were striking her. What we want to know is, what was her condition when you left her in that road? Was she unconscious, or did you just
She
walk
was
away?
yelling at me.
What was she yelling?
She was yelling at me like, Twan, where are you? This is like, I would kill myself. I don't care. Like, don't leave me. Do not leave me. I said, Jamie, I can't do this anymore. You're gonna put me in jail over domestic violence, and I don't understand why you keep doing this. Why won't you just give me the stuff? I'm going to my mom's house. Like, I expected her to know I was going to my mom's house to either come to my mom's house or at least be at the gas station, so when we went there, she would be there.
You've lived there pretty much all your life.
Yes.
You know how busy that roadway is.
Yeah.
You know it's very dark right there.
No, it wasn't dark.
At no point should you have ever left, beating her or not. The
I
one
never
you love in
beat
the middle
her,
of the road.
and she leaves all the time.
계속해서 자신은 아무런 잘못이 없고 물리적으로 폭행은 불가능했다는 핑계만 늘어놓는 용의자 앙투안. 그의 진술을 조용히 듣고 있던 경찰은 이제 어머니의 증언과 자택에서 발견된 결정적인 증거를 꺼내들며 용의자를 더욱 강하게 압박하기 시작합니다.
So then mom tells me that you called her in the middle of the night crying, and then when you got to her house after you left Jamie, that your hand hurt
I
and
went
your
to her
shoulder.
first.
His side and shoulder, he said his hand was hit by a car, and he heard a noise that makes him think she got hit by a car. This is before you even got to mom's.
No, I was at my mom's when we were talking. I never called her. My phone doesn't work.
You said earlier you left and you didn't know. You just heard all the sirens and went down.
Yeah.
Mom's saying you said that as soon as you got to her house, that she got hit by a car.
No.
And that your shoulder and your hand was hurt and that it got hit by a car.
No, I never. Nobody got hit by a car.
So mom's lying to me.
No, mom did. My mom didn't know anything.
Well, we did a search warrant on mom's house that day.
Yeah, my mom told me.
We found your clothes with blood on it.
She had no blood. I don't know anything about that. So, and
Well,
I
you
wore
had
them.
blood probably from punching her.
Then my hands would be cut, sir. There's
your
no
hands
cuts on my hands.
Well, not now. It's 2 weeks.
There would be any type of mark.
You said your hand was broken.
Yeah, my pinky has been broke. My pinky's been broke, though.
I have obtained 2,500 different documents from Facebook messengers. I have all your conversations.
Yes.
I have all your downloads on your phone data.
Yep. Drug to
Here's my take on this. Okay, you two have been going back and forth with each other for 2 years, correct?
No,
you guys
we haven't been back and forth for 2 years. No, it's been like 7 months since drugs got real bad.
Okay, since drugs got back. You care very much for her.
With everything in my heart.
And she cares a lot for you.
Definitely.
I've seen the messages back.
I definitely believe that
I've seen the messages
love
that you
each
even
other.
posted on Facebook trying
Yes.
to show what kind of person she was.
No, I definitely was not trying to show. I was trying to show what type of person her
But
dad is.
I think
to be putting and blaming everything on me, like I'm some bad person or I'm some person who would kill somebody when I fucking called. I didn't call because I got her to call him because she was being kidnapped and held captive. So I felt like, what the fuck?
I think part of that conversation that night was about that night too. About you think that she's doing all the sex and stuff for drugs. And you had a little bit of a disagreement with her about her claiming she couldn't leave because she was fully capable of getting up and walking out the door.
That's how I felt.
Okay.
I felt it. Why?
I think both of you had a little bit too much to drink because you were at Mo's house making music.
That was beforehand. That was the day before.
You
We were
and
talking about this. That wasn't.
Lloyd was there because Lloyd saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you guys had too much to drink. She had a little too much drugs. You said fentanyl.
Yeah.
I don't know how much weed or whatever you had, but I think it got a little heated there, and you were done. You had snapped and started running after her. You were tired of listening to her say no, not giving you her clothes. So she's running out in the road, asking for help, screaming for help. You catch up to her, you throw her to the ground, and you start punching her. It's clearly on video. I can't make this up.
Yeah, that's not me punching. That's me grabbing her the bag with my
But
stuff in
this
it.
is not grabbing a bag. This is grabbing a bag.
Yeah, but
But then you drag her across the street.
I didn't drag her across the street. That's me pulling on the bag, and she's holding on to the bag.
Dragging her across the
So
street.
that I had no intentions of dragging her or nothing. That's her yanking the bag. Then she yanks it out of my hand. Then I go back to grab the bag again. That's what that is. She yanking.
After seeing this video here, is there anything you would have done differently?
Definitely.
That night. What would you have done differently?
What I should have did was I called my brother and them, but they told me to leave. So I wish I would have never left now, even though that's what I've always done is not leave, and I end up going to jail for domestic violence. So this is the one time where I said, you know what, I'm going to leave so I don't get in trouble and go to my mom to see if my mom can help me. But when we went back, police had the street blocked.
Well, you're here today at Blenheim Township because you're being charged with murder and kidnapping.
Yeah, and I don't understand how did I kidnap? That's what I don't understand.
She's trying to get away from you. You're keeping her from leaving. Then you drag her across the roadway while she's not.
If she
moving
was
after an
trying
assault.
to get away from me, how
Those
would
fit
we
the
even
elements
get
of
there?
kidnapping.
How would we even get there if she was
Get
trying
where?
to get away from me? She was trying to go to my mom's house.
We have enhanced this video. We have zoomed in. At no point was she moving after you assaulted her.
Then why can't you enhance it to see that I was never assaulting her? I was grabbing my
I
bag.
have. I just watched the same
And
thing
you see
did.
I have a whole cell phone in my hand. So I'm assaulting somebody with a cell phone and grabbing a bag. Where's these other arms coming from? I don't understand that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I'm holding my cell phone.
That video is clear.
And it
that you were
shows
striking her.
It shows I'm holding my cell phone, and then it shows me grabbing the whole strap of the book bag. I'm pulling on one half of a book bag because she has the other half on her.
It shows her north of Jordan's, running south across the street to the RV lot.
To get hit by a car.
Hang on.
Hang on.
In that lot, she is down on the ground and you're assaulting her.
She
You're
sat down.
striking her.
After the car
So
passed,
she sat down.
after the car passed and said give him his stuff so he can go because that's what's been said, she sat down on the bag.
So you're punching her to get her off the bag.
I didn't punch her. I was grabbing for the book bag, and she had my cell phone too. But she dropped the cell phone, so I picked the cell phone up off the ground, and then was because she went to put the other side of the book bag on. As I grabbed the cell phone up off the ground, she goes to put the other side of the book bag on. So then that's when I grabbed the other strap to the book bag, and I'm pulling on it.
Antoine, any reasonable person.
Now she's laying in the roadway after you drug her across the street, not moving, doesn't move again. If she was yelling at you, come back, I'll give you your stuff, She's not even moving.
She's not moving. She's not moving one bit.
That's exactly what I
So
heard
let me
from
ask
her.
you this. Watching this video you saw now, I understand your side of the story. You have your side.
You're not. I mean,
But do you think 12 reasonable jurors is going to believe that story? With this video we have right now. Enough evidence to
there should
charge
be
you with murder.
Why don't you have the more video? That's to see her following me from there to the speed.
I have
to go to my
45
mom's
minutes
house.
of video. I have you guys walking down Morris Road through the gas station lot of Speedway. I have you walking across here and arguing for 15 minutes at 3 in Bennington from the 3C Food Mart video. I sat there and watched you guys pace back and forth, argue until she
So did
tries
you-
to run from you. She didn't, but you did not help
And
the
then if you
situation by
see the
assaulting
video,
her until she was
I didn't
breathless.
assault her. I grabbed my phone. I was pulling on my book. I mean, it's not my book bag. I got the book bag for her, but all my stuff is in this book bag.
Well,
And then if you see the video like you're saying, you would see that when she ran to the street, I passed her to get in front of the cars coming from the other way to stop them.
Antoine,
Because she's done it numerous times. Like CVS, Morrison, Cleveland.
well, when I get the blood back from your clothes you wore that night,
That definitely, her blood's
that
not
you
nothing.
have verified this was you
Definitely.
and you,
Definitely,
that's not going to be her blood.
definitely. I told you,
Did
I
you-
had a pink
Okay.
shirt on.
Let's go. That's fine. What'd you do with that pink shirt when you got to mom's? What'd you do with your clothes you were wearing?
I had the clothes with me when I left. When I got the ride to leave, and we
What'd
couldn't
you do at
leave,
Mom's?
I went to my brother's.
What'd you do as soon as you got to mom's? You
I
said,
went
think
to my
something
mom
happened.
to tell mom, to try to tell her what was going on. She really wasn't caring at first until I said, "Mom, will you please take me go with me, because I don't want police to arrest me. So I need you to come with me so we can go see or find Jamie."
Did you change clothes before you left?
No, I had a pink shirt on. Jamie has my shirt that I had on because she got cold.
Well, this shirt here,
And then I
this
had a black
button-up
shirt on.
this button-up shirt is what we found in the dirty clothes that Mom took from your room downstairs.
Yeah, that's from the day. That's what I had on. I had changed.
This is the same outfit as this right here. This is only roughly a 20-minute difference. You're wearing the same clothes here. This is the same day as this video here. This is you walking.
No, but I
across.
changed. And no, she had on. That's what I'm saying. Like she had on jeans. She don't have on jeans right there. That's when we first got to my mom's.
This is 5:18 at 11:26. This is at 11:51 the same night.
Yeah, we went to. I told you we went to
never
my.
made it to Mom's.
No, we left from my mom's.
Correct, at 9:30.
Yes,
And
we
went-
left from my
And
mom's.
you went to Mo's, is what I was told.
No, that's earlier.
She did not have things on in that. And you had the same button on in that photo as you do in this video until you got home. What I'm telling you is I have blood on the
I had
your
the
clothes
button
you
up.
wore that night. Downstairs.
There's no blood from her on none of my stuff.
What about the blood in the bathroom in the basement?
The bathroom in the basement.
Yeah, where the Clorox bleach was sitting on the floor that Mom and Grandma both said they didn't get out.
What?
In the basement bathroom where Grandma stays.
I don't know anything about that.
Well,
I know
there's
nothing about
There was
that.
blood found in the sink.
I know nothing about that.
So none of that.
We're not even allowed to use the bathroom, the basement bathroom. So I know nothing about that.
Okay, what about the upstairs bathroom?
I never was in the bathroom. Period.
Okay. Well, that's what you're being charged with today, okay? We got some paperwork to do. You're going to go down for murder, kidnapping, and your other warrants. Is there any questions you have for me or any statements you want to change about what happened in these videos or anything that happened in that day?
Yes, I want to know, for one, she got hit by a car.
Not just one.
I understand.
I'll tell you this. It was
How am I getting accused with a murder when she was getting ran over by a car? How am I getting charged with a murder?
that video right there.
That video, what? That video shows me trying to get my stuff there and leaving.
Right. You have your story and I have real evidence.
And then I have a I don't understand how you sound assaulting somebody with a phone in my hand and trying to grab for a bag. How is she being assaulted?
You're punching her, striking her with your fist.
I'm not punching or striking her. I'm pulling a bag and she's yanking it from me.
Well, that's what we have on here.
So
that's what
you guys
actually
are just
happened.
telling, you're just saying that, you're just putting that shit on me. I don't understand.
No, we're not. The video, you are striking her, and then you drug her across the road and left her motionless in that roadway. She was not moving, and that's why I asked you specifically, what was going on when you left her in that road? What was going on? And you said she was screaming and yelling, but she's not moving.
The video
She was
doesn't show
screaming, you're
her.
telling me not to leave.
And you left her.
Because I had a whole probation violation warrant. The police have been called. I am not trying to get in trouble for domestic violence. So
Now
I
you're
said,
in trouble for murder.
this is crazy. This is unreal.
사건 직후 어머니에게 연인의 교통사고를 직접 언급했던 정황, 그리고 자택에서 발견된 피가 묻은 옷가지들까지. 객관적인 영상 증거와 주변인의 진술이 모두 하나의 사실을 가리키고 있지만 앙투아는 끝까지 현실을 부정했습니다. 과연 용의자의 말처럼 억울한 일이며 그에게는 아무런 잘못이 없었을까? 이제 법정으로 시선을 옮겨봐야겠습니다. 사건이 발생하고 2년여가 지난 2023년 8월 오하이오주 프랭클린 카운티 법원에서 마침내 앙투안 필립스에 대한 재판이 열렸습니다. 법정에서도 앙투안 측은 끝까지 무죄를 호소했습니다. 변호인은 이 사건이 단지 가방을 차지하기 위한 실랑이었을 뿐이며 피해자가 기절해 있었다는 것을 검찰이 명확히 증명하지 못했다고 방어막을 쳤습니다. 피고인은 손이 부러져 있어 물리적인 폭행 자체가 불가능했으므로 살해의 고의나 납치의 의도가 전혀 없었다는 전략이었습니다. 하지만 검찰의 반격은 매서웠습니다. 검사는 배심원단에게 사건 당일의 선명한 CCTV 영상을 제시하며 변호인의 주장을 정면으로 부숴버렸죠. 그리고 배심원들을 향해 날카로운 질문을 던졌습니다. 시속 72km로 차들이 내달리는 가로등조차 없는 어두운 도로 한가운데로 왜 제이미를 질질 끌고 갔겠습니까? 그것이 심각한 해를 가할 목적이 아니라면 말입니다. 객관적인 영상 증거, 앞뒤가 맞지 않는 모순된 진술, 그리고 범행 직후 혈흔이 묻은 옷을 숨기려 했던 정황까지 모든 팩트가 맞춰진 퍼즐 앞에서 배심원단은 오랜 시간 고민할 필요가 없었습니다. 배심원단은 앙투안에게 납치 및 1급 살인 혐의로 유죄 판결을 내립니다. 그리고 이어지는 9월 5일 마이클 홀브룩 판사의 최종 선고가 법정에 울려 퍼집니다. 피고인 앙투안 필립스는 야간에 혼잡한 도로 한가운데로 피해자 제이미 니콜 풀턴을 강제로 끌고 가 유기하였다. 피고인의 폭행과 납치 행위로 인해 피해자가 다수의 차량에 치여 사망에 이르게 된 인과관계가 명백히 인정된다. 피고인은 피해자의 죽음을 충분히 예견할 수 있었음에도 어떠한 구호 조치도 없이 현장을 도주하여 그 죄질이 극히 불량하다. 이에 피고인 앙투안 필립스에게 납치 및 살인 혐의로 최소 15년, 최고 종신형을 선고한다. 여러분은 이 사건에 대해 어떻게 생각하시나요? 여러분의 생각을 댓글로 남겨주세요. 구독과 좋아요, 댓글은 영상을 만드는데 큰 힘이 됩니다. 감사합니다. 처벌 실화냐?